Alright guys, it's time for a match I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for. This is Santiago4Ever up against Orgad E. I'm just gonna call him Orgad for this game. And Santiago has got Space Marines, whereas Orgad has Imperial Guard. We're on Battle Marshes, of course. This is the second to last match of the round of 8. After that we've got Kimura versus Deathwing. And then we're on to the round of 8, baby. Alright. Haha. Anyway, Santiago going out with a couple of scout squads. I think that's actually, yeah, 3 scout squads. So he's looking to do a lot of early capping. I'm not sure, he'll probably be going for Force Commander after that. It's usually the way of things if you're going 3 scout squads, I think. And Orgad getting a few, well, looks like a couple of Imperial Guard squads. Yeah, he's only gone for 2 so far, building the plasma generator as usual. And neither player is sending any early harassment out yet. We'll wait to see what the command squad does. That's usually the default thing for the Imperial Guard commander to do, is just rush towards his opponent's base. Here he is now. So we'll be seeing what Orgad does in a sec. Looks like the Imperial Guard just taking it fairly casually in terms of their opening here. Space Marines going for a lot of capturing. The three scout squads, as we see. There's one scout squad heading up to the western side of the map, straight to the relic. He's just run past the Imperial Guard commander there. Looks like Orgad has decided not to chase after him. Grabbing a listening point over there at the east and the west. And here comes the Imperial Guard commander now. He's decided, as you can see, he decided not to follow the scouts over to the corner in the left hand side of the map. Here comes the Force Commander. Looks like Santiago did not go for that Space Marine squad straight away. He's gone for the Force Commander first. Fairly decent choice in my opinion. And now it's just a matter of the Space Marine Commander chasing the Imperial Guard one. As far as Space Marines versus Imperial Guard is concerned in the lore, the background of this game, I mean, they're both Imperium, they're both the good guys, but this sort of matchup can happen for a variety of different reasons. I guess if some kind of planet wants to turn against the Imperium, or if there's been some kind of traitorous turn to heresy with chaos, then the Space Marines have to come in and take the humans out, take the ordinary men, guardsmen out. But there's the commander chopping down a priest, blasting him down with his gun, gunning him down. These scouts having to turn around because they're totally outnumbered there with the Imperial Guardsmen. Looks like Orgad has actually done a lot of reinforcing on his Guardsmen. Santiago, in the meantime, picking up both relics, the East relic and the West. Imperial Guard commander still in the Space Marine base, although he's on his own right now. He hasn't got a priest or anything. Santiago upgrading to an LP2 to help defend this. I guess he's just waiting to get Space Marines and also trying to boost his economy at the same time. Pretty solid stuff in my opinion. That Imperial Guard commander is really low. He's just adding a priest there, and that Force Commander, the Space Marine Force Commander, is at full health. As you can see on the hill over there, we've got a Commissar. Just see the silhouette of him in the background. And here he goes, pushing out now. The Force Commander pushing out with a couple of scouts in support. The Imperial Guard have got a lot of troops in the background there. Plenty of reinforced squads there. Well, actually, the one in the background's only got 1 additional member, but the Guardsmen in the foreground have got a Commissar and almost at max. But here's the might of the Imperium, the Space Marines, the Blood Angels themselves. And Space Marines versus Imperial Guard squads at the start of the game usually goes in favor of the Space Marines. And over here at the top left, we've got these scouts having just completed the capture of that relic. So the Orgad's commander spots that, boxing him into a corner. And looks like the Imperial Guardsmen are also following the commander into the corner there just to kill that squad of 2 scout units. Now, Santiago sees this, is pushing forward as well. He's got a second squad of Space Marines there. Orgad needs to be careful here, because if he gets boxed into this little corner, into this cave, he's going to have to actually run through the Space Marines to get out of here. And here come the Space Marines now. This actually looks kind of bad for Orgad. He's actually trapped right now. He's completely trapped inside that area there. There's only one way out, and the Space Marines guarding the entrance. This is actually quite a bad move here from Orgad. He could probably, if he just sent his commander in to kill his scouts and left his Imperial Guardsmen out in the open, he would have had more options. But moving out now, Space Marines cutting them down. Imperial Guardsmen is running straight into the line of fire. This looks really bad for Orgad. And Imperial Guardsmen squad broken, even though they've got a Commissar right in the thick of it. These Space Marines really getting stuck in. A lot of bolter fire going off, and that Force Commander is at full health at the moment. Well, just about full health. All of those Imperial Guardsmen getting broken. This looks really bad for Orgad. I think he's definitely going to come out worse off here. In fact, it's obvious that he's going to come out worse off here. Trying to run his way through the Space Marines to try and get out of there. He's going to salvage a few guys in the process. In fact, he's saved most of his squads, but now he's well and truly behind. So, very nice play there by Santiago, just really punishing his opponent for getting into a compromising position like that. Meanwhile, Santiago's actually captured that relic at the east. He's put an LP2 on it, so he's got that well and truly secure. Orgad defending this little choke point with his LP2 of his own, but he's not really got too many forces in support. He's got one Imperial Guardsman squad garrisoned inside that bunker, as you can see from the flashing red lights and the lasers blasting out of it. But the Space Marines are pretty tough units at this early stage of the game relative to the Imperial Guard, and they are actually destroying this LP2 fairly easily and convincingly. We've got no tech bridge nearby to repair. Boom! There goes the LP2 right now. So there's an advantage for Santiago if I ever saw one. All he has to do now is decapture that point and start moving in, and he can start getting a chokehold on these Imperial Guardsmen. There he goes, they're decapturing the point. So well done there for Santiago so far. Orgad's going to have to work really hard to get back into the game at this point. Not too sure what he's going to have to do. Imperial Guard, very defensive race, but at this point, Santiago can really capture the rest of the map. He can go back to that relic. He can take a listening post on the relic at the west, put an LP2 on it if he wants to, and tech up at his own pace. In fact, I mean, if I was Santiago, which I'm not, he's obviously a better player than I am, but if I was in the situation I was trying to think of my own plans, I'd really just cut off on any spending and just immediately tech up to bigger stuff, get that armory down, and really just overpower the Imperial Guard at tier 2. Looks like we've got a little bit of a firefight here, but this still isn't going to go in the way of the Imperial Guard. Santiago pulling back for some reason. I guess it's because he's worried that maybe he'll be up against Execute at tier 2 with the Guardsmen. Who knows? Really just talking out of my ass there, but here he comes again, moving with his 2 tactical squads, and it looks like we're at tier 2 because I just spotted a heavy bolter being popped out. Yes,